All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the second game of our doubleheader here for you tonight. We're just doing 2 games tonight. Next up, it'll be the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Minnesota comes in at 4-7. Detroit comes in at 5-6. Both these teams at the bottom of the NFC Central. If the Vikings were to lose, they would be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. Detroit, they can still lose and not be eliminated, but they'd be very close. Both teams need to win to keep their very, very, very slim playoff hopes alive in this one. Evil Dead got the last game right. He's now 76-70. He's 6 games over 500. Grando is 18-16 now, 2 games over 500 when it comes to the NFL. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right, let's head out to Ford Field in Detroit for this one. The Vikings and the Lions here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. It's the Vikings and the Lions. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. The Vikings at 4-7, they're facing elimination from the playoffs if they were to lose this game. Detroit, not much better. They're 5-6. They can at least get back to 500 and keep their playoff hopes alive in the NFC wildcard hunt. And it looks like Detroit will kick off, waiting for the picks from Evil Dead and Grando. Zach Young will kick off. This will be fielded at the 7-yard line. Bringing it back for the Vikings is on the return there, number 30. And that's going to be James Duncan, the rookie out of USC. Starting quarterback, Jay Foster, in his 3rd year out of Michigan. Evil Dead's going for the Vikings. I know that. He loves the Vikings. So we know Evil Dead's going for the Vikings. We need to find out who Grando's going for. 1st and 10, Minnesota from their own 27. 4 wide. Foster fakes the handoff. Grando's going for the Lions. Foster throws underneath, incomplete. Max Carrington couldn't hold on. The 2nd-year back out of Georgia Southern. Roar, he says. Second and 10 for Minnesota. Evil Dead's got the purple people eaters. I thought as much. 4 receivers off to one side. Foster in the shotgun. Foster looking. Steps up, throws deep downfield. He's got a man. Oh, he overthrew him. Incomplete. He was looking for Ronnie Harris down the sideline. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Harris had a step. That was 6. And Foster missed him. 3rd and 10 now. 5 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster drops back, throws down the middle, and caught by Lawson Underwood out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 14 for the big tight end in his 9th year out of Iowa. Lawson Underwood. 1st down, Minnesota. Opening drive of the ballgame, just underway. Live from Ford Field in Detroit. Vikings in those throwbacks that we love so much. They've been using them all season. 1st and 10. Carrington on the carry. Out to the 42. Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Misty has said goodnight for the 3rd time now at 8:07 Central Time. 4 wide for the Vikings. Foster under center. 2nd and 10. Foster to Carrington up the middle. And Carrington out to the 48, a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Cody Neal, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 10th year out of Oklahoma State. Big third down for Minnesota right here. Vikings come out 4 wide. Foster under center. Foster drops back, throws quickly underneath, incomplete. Tried to dump that off to number 81, John Mills. He couldn't hold on. Goat Cheesy in the house. Say what you want, Goat Cheesy, but we have a good time here. Zach Young back to punt on 4th and 4. Don't judge, man. Don't judge. Out of bounds at the 12-yard line. So the Vikings have to punt on the opening drive, and now the Lions, led by their starting quarterback, Taylor Lane Dickerson, in his 5th year out of Wake Forest. Thank you, Evil Dead. You know what they say. If you can't say something nice, you'll probably get punched in the face. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Dickerson looking, throws underneath, caught out of the backfield by Dylan Neal out to the 21-yard line. Neal in his 5th year out of VMI. A gain of 9 and bring up 2nd and 1. Look, if you don't like what we're doing, that's fine. That's your prerogative. You don't have to make fun of us about it, though. That's uncalled for. 2nd and 1. Dickerson looking. He's going to throw it deep. Jump ball underthrown. Looking for Neal. And knocked away by John Butler, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Western Michigan. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. That's the problem with the world today, Evil Dead. Nobody has any couth anymore. They're so uncouth. Look that one up. 3rd and 1 in the offset eye. Dickerson hands off to Carter Jamison with a 1st down. Jamison out to the 40-yard line. A 19-yard run by Carter Jamison, the 2nd-year back out of Oregon State. And Jamison got shaken up on the play. He'll have to go to the sideline. Couth basically means people don't have a politeness or respect anymore. Yeah, he's watching, probably. Watching some skanky Twitch girl in a hot tub somewhere. Yeah, and he's buying it. And he's paying her to write his name down on her thigh or something. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line in the I formation. Dickerson hands off to Nathan Brown, who checks in. Nathan Brown, the 4th-year back out of Cornell, gets 1 yard out to the 41-yard line, the Ivy Leaguer. What's wrong with that? Hey, if you want to spend your money on that, more power to you. I don't have to like it. But you can do it. In the offset eye, 2nd and 9. Play action by Dickerson. Looks downfield. Scrambling around. Happy feet. And he held on to it too long. He gets sacked back at the 28-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 12. Armani Callaway on the sack. The 7th-year defensive end out of Houston. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 21. Did Credit, our boy from Nashville, come back? I hope so. It's good to have a homeboy in the house. Yep, I just said homeboy. 3rd and 21 from the 28-yard line for Detroit. Under 5 minutes left in the first quarter, no score. So on 3rd and forever, 4 receivers wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back. Throws deep, going for the home run. Oh, looking for Dylan Neal, and it was a bit off target and a little bit short. The 5th-year receiver out of VMI, incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th and 21. So Detroit's going to have to punt. So both teams punt on their opening drives. Bill Stone, the rookie out of California, gets this punt away. Fair caught at the 27-yard line. Making the fair catch, James Duncan. 1st and 10 from the 27 now for the Vikings. They come out in the I formation. Foster fakes the handoff. Foster throws deep, and it's caught down the sideline by Lawson Underwood out to the 42-yard line. 31 yards, Lawson Underwood. Evil Dead is now 76-70. You're 6 games up. Now in college football, you're tearing it up, but not so much here in the pros. Misty says she's 100 up, which means compared to yesterday, you've lost 3,900 in a row. Because you said 4,000 yesterday. 1st and 10. They hand off to Carrington. Around the outside, escapes. Carrington down the sideline. Out, he's still on his feet. Down to the 29. A gain of 13 yards for Max Carrington. That should have been a loss of yardage. Some poor tackling by Detroit. 1st down Vikings at the line, 29. Yeah, Guru, gotta relax, he says. He says, relax, Guru. She shakes her head no. 1st and 10 from the 29 in the offset eye. Foster to Carrington around the outside, and Carrington picks up a yard to the 28. It'll be 2nd and 9. 3:40 in counting. Second and 9 for the Vikings. At the Detroit 28, 4 receivers wide. Foster hands off to Carrington. And Carrington out to the 23-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 5, and it'll bring up 3rd and 4. Elijah Sanders on the tackle for Minnesota. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the first quarter, still no score. Vikings, though, threatening. 4 wide on 3rd down. Foster in the gun. Foster looking, throws underneath. Caught out of the backfield, I believe. Nope, that was James. That was Rondé James, the receiver, who made the catch. Down to the 16-yard line, a gain of 7. 1st down, Vikings. The second-year receiver out of Arizona, Rondé James. Vikings come out in the eye. 1st and 10 from the Lions, 16. Foster looking, throws to the near side. Caught by Rondé James again, down to the 8-yard line, where he steps out of bounds. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. 2:22 left to play here in the first quarter. Vikings getting closer. 2nd and 2 from the 8-yard line, 4 wide. Foster back. Foster throws underneath. Incomplete. He was looking for John Mills. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Clock is moving. Well, it was. 2:15 now. 4 wide on 3rd down from the 8-yard line. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Throws underneath. Caught by Underwood. Down to the 3. A gain of 5 yards and a 1st down for Minnesota. Cody Neal on the tackle. The All-Pro tight end, Lawson Underwood, in his 9th year out of Iowa. 1st and goal, Minnesota from the Detroit 3-yard line. 4 wide for the Vikings. Foster draws back, throws to the end zone, caught, touchdown, Lawson Underwood. A 3-yard touchdown catch. And the Vikings take a 6-0 lead. Well, he threw that into a crowd, and he still caught it. He had to make a nice adjustment on it, too. He had to reach back for it. That was not the best pass by Foster, but Underwood, a great receiver, made the catch. And now Randy Lloyd will come on for the extra point. The second-year kicker out of Utah State for the PAT. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Vikings lead at 7-0. A 9-play, 72-yard drive. 1:46 left here in the second quarter. Live from Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. And now Lloyd will kick off. Fielded at the 8-yard line. Bringing it back for the Lions is Dylan Neal. Actually, on the return out to the 28. First down, Lions. Dickerson now, in his 5th year out of Wake Forest. Hands off to Nathan Brown. And Brown out to the 28-yard line, a gain of a yard. Jim Florence, the linebacker, he got shaken up for Minnesota. He'll go to the sideline. He looks like he's got diarrhea. Look on his face. I'm just saying. Just pointing it out. 2nd and 9 from the 28-yard line. 1:40 left. That's the face I make. Vikings up 7-0. Yeah, exactly, Evil Dead. Exactly. In the I formation, Dickerson under center. Hands up. No, fakes the handoff. Dickerson throws outside. He threw it a bit too low. He was looking for the rookie receiver, Philip White, the rookie out of Florida. Incomplete. Yeah, I hate that when it happens. It happens to the best of us, especially when you get older. Sometimes it's just hard to hold it in. 3rd and 9, 5 receivers wide, empty backfield. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Looking, throws. Caught by Philip White out to the 42. A gain of 14 for the rookie out of Florida. Their first round draft pick and a first down for Detroit. Making the tackle was Walt Spalding, the linebacker, number 57, the rookie out of Troy. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line, 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws underneath, and that's caught by the rookie tight end, Kevin Ahrens, the rookie out of UCLA, out to the 49-yard line, and that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Under a minute left here in the first quarter. Vikings up 7-0. Detroit comes out. Dickerson in the shotgun on 2nd down. Dickerson hands off to Brown once again, and Nathan Brown gets the first down out to the 43-yard line, a gain of 8. And a first down for Detroit. You got to like the Ivy Leaguers. Nathan Brown in his 4th year out of Cornell. From the Viking 43-yard line, 20 seconds left. This might be the last play of the quarter. Dickerson hands off to Brown, trying to get outside, and Brown gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 when we come back, because that takes us to the end of the first quarter. Vikings up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. We start the second quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Lions at the Viking 43-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson throws down the middle. Caught by Ahrens down to the 32. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Detroit first down. Lions tried to tie the game up. Lions come out, 1st and 10 from the Viking 32. Ahrens in motion. Dickerson to Brown. Nope, fakes it, and he gets sacked and fumbles. Ball's lying there. Dickerson picks it up. And it's going to be a loss of 13 back to the 45-yard line. Making the sack, Ty Martin, the 6th-year linebacker out of Tennessee. Boy, had Martin seen the ball loose, he had a shot at it, but Dickerson was like, look what I found. A loss of 13, though. 2nd and 23 for the Lions back at the Viking 45-yard line. Lions dodge a bullet on that one. 5 wide, empty backfield. Dickerson back. Dickerson throws outside, caught by Neal. Dylan Neal out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 18. Stops the clock momentarily with 7:01. Now it runs. They mark the football. Lions come out 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back. He's got all day. Throws. Caught coming across. Oh, Neal dropped it. Dylan Neal wide open. That would have been a Detroit first down, and he simply dropped it. Wow. And Detroit will have to punt. Well, even Jerry Rice dropped a few. Bill Stone back to punt. Bobbles it and then gets it away. No rush by the Vikings. And that's going to be out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So he pins Minnesota inside the 20. As Jay Foster comes back out to lead the offense. 4 wide for the Vikings. 1st and 10 for the 16. Foster back. Foster throws. And that's caught by number 83, John Mills, out to the 22-yard line, a gain of 6. The second-year receiver out of UNLV. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Clock is moving. 6:18 and counting. 4 wide for the Vikings. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Throws underneath. And that's caught by Ronnie Harris, the former Cowboy, out to the 27-yard line. A gain of 5. And that'll be a Minnesota first down. Ronnie Harris in his 12th year out of Oklahoma State. Four wide for Minnesota. Foster under center. Foster fakes the handoff. Rolls out. Now Foster's going to take off. And he's going to lose 2 yards back to the 24-yard line. Making the tackle, number 92, David Russell, the 6th-year defensive end out of Michigan. And that'll make it 2nd and 12 for the Vikings. Foster in the gun on 2nd and 12. Foster fakes the handoff. And Russell gets the sack back at the 19-yard line. A loss of 6 more. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 18. On the game prior to this, I forgot to tell you who they play next week. So I'll try to rectify that here in just a second. My computer doesn't want to toggle. I'll tell you right after this play. 3rd and 18 from the 19-yard line. Yeah, go forward. Foster in the shotgun. Foster, a screen pass to Carrington. Well shy of the first down. He only picks up 3 yards. It'll be 4th and 15. And the Vikings are going to have to punt. It'll be 4th and 15 from the 21-yard line. Back to punt, Zach Young. And Young gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 36-yard line. Making the fair catch, Isaac Peak for Detroit. And now Taylor Lane Dickerson comes back out to lead the offense. 4:24 left in the half. They come out in the eye. Aaron's in motion. Dickerson hands off to Carter Jamison, who's back in the game. And Jamison picks up 5 to the 41-yard line. Next week, Cleveland plays Detroit in Cleveland, so there's 2 of those teams. Indianapolis hosts Cincinnati. And Minnesota next week hosts Green Bay. So now you're up to speed. 2nd and 5 from the 41-yard line. Dickerson looking. Throws to the near side. And that's caught by David Tomlin out to the 48. 11 yards and a Lions first down. David Tomlin in his 9th year out of Army. Minnesota leads at 7-0. 3:38 counting here in the first half. Kind of a low-scoring game. 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. And now Aaron's in motion. Now he goes back the other way. Dickerson throws underneath. And that's caught by David Tomlin out to the 42. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. 2-minute warning coming up soon. 3:11 and counting. Here in the first half. On 2nd and 4 from the 42-yard line. Dickerson hands off to Jamison. Tries to get outside. And Jamison, no gain. It'll be 3rd and 4. 2:45 and counting. Four wide for the Lions. Dickerson in the shotgun on third down from the Viking 42-yard line. Dickerson throws down the middle, incomplete. Looking for Dylan Neal coming across the middle. He missed his target. It'll be 4th and 4. And now Bill Stone will come on to punt. They're not going to try a 59-yard field goal. I wouldn't. Stone into punt. Gets the punt away. Looking for the sideline. And it's out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Nice punt by Bill Stone, the rookie out of California. Puts the Vikings out at the 2. 2:22 left in the half. Vikings take over. Foster in the shotgun from his end zone on 1st and 10. Hands off to Carrington. And Carrington, no gain. The Lions are right there. More specifically, Deshaun Marsh makes the tackle. The third-year defensive end out of LSU. 2nd and 10 from the 2-yard line. Will they get the playoff in time? We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. And there's the 2-minute warning. Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-7 Vikings, the 5-6 Lions. 2nd and 2 from the 2-yard line in the offset eye. Foster to Carrington. And Carrington again goes nowhere. The Lions defense is right there. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 2-yard line. You got to watch out for the safety here. Passing situation. 3rd and 10, Minnesota at their own 2. They come out in the eye. Foster under center. Foster hands off to Carrington, and Carrington, a little breathing room, out to the 9-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6. It's going to bring up 4th and 4. And Minnesota will punt. Zach Young will come in. He'll be punting from his end zone, which is never comfortable. 1:53 left. Detroit took a timeout, a couple of timeouts, to stop the clock. They have 1 timeout left. Young back to punt. Gets the punt away. Detroit should get good field position here. From the 40-yard line, bringing it back is Isaac Peak out to the 45. Zach Young cleared the ball out of there pretty well. It was a nice punt. Lions now from their own 45 with 1:44 left in the half. They have 1 timeout. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson, play action. He's got all day. He's going to throw it deep to the end zone. It hits a defender in the back. Lawrence Burnside got hit in the back. The ball was a bit too far, overthrown out of the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 1:37 left in the half. Looking at the time, guys, I may be able to get a third game in tonight. I think I will. 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. Dickerson back. Dickerson throws deep down the sideline. Jump ball, incomplete. Looking for David Tomlin. He was well covered by Ross Martin, the safety, the rookie out of Baylor. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. 1:30 left here in the half. It'll be the Bills and the Bears after this from Chicago. We'll go ahead and do a third game tonight. We have time. 5 wide. Dickerson back to throw. Dickerson throws underneath. Caught by Phillip White down to the 47-yard line. A gain of 9. That's going to bring up 4th and 1. Clock is moving. 1:15 and counting. They're not going to kick a field goal. Back to punt, Bill Stone once again. He bobbles it again, but gets it away. He's going to have to work on that. And that one goes into the end zone. Touchback. And the Vikings will have it 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 43 seconds left here in the first half. They lead it 7-0. Low scoring first half. Minnesota still has 3 timeouts. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Foster drops back. Throws underneath. And that's caught by John Mills out to the 28. A gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. We'll have the Bills and the Bears after this. We'll have a third game. It's only 8:30 my time. By the time this game's over, it'll be 9-something. We have time. Five wide for Minnesota. Foster in the shotgun on 2nd and 2. Foster drops back. No, he's going to take off. A quarterback draw by Foster, who gets out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 6, and that's enough for the first down. As the Vikings take a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. They lead at 7-0 with 31 seconds left in the half. 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. The Bills and the Bears, a battle of 2 first-place teams. Coming up next, that should be good. 4 wide, Foster back. Foster looking, throws underneath. Caught by Rondé James down the sideline out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 15. And the Vikings take a timeout. First down, Minnesota. Actually a gain of 49 yards. They got to the Detroit 49-yard line. 21 seconds left. Minnesota now out of timeouts. They lead at 7-0. 4 wide, 1st and 10 from the Detroit 49-yard line. Foster throws to the near side, and that's caught by James, and he's out of bounds at the 43, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. That stops the clock with 18 seconds left here in the first half. Four wide for the Vikings on 2nd and 5. Foster looking. Foster throws down the near sideline, incomplete, threw it out of bounds. And that'll stop the clock with 13 seconds left. CGM is in the house. I know. Abuse of power. Good to see you, CGM, our good friend from DC. 3rd and 5. Well, you knew he would. Foster throws down the near sideline, and it's out of bounds, caught by Ronnie Harris down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 11. That just shows you how corrupt the Democrats are. That's all I'm going to say. There should be a rule where you can't pardon somebody you're related to. 1st and 10, 8 seconds left. The Vikings are going to try a field goal. This will be from 49 yards. Randy Lloyd from 49. And it's no good. He missed it wide left. Wide left. It remains a 7-0 Minnesota lead. Well, this one's been a barn burner here in the first half. 4 seconds left. The Vikings or the Lions will come out and they'll try a Hail Mary. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson, he's just going to throw it as far as he can. He kind of got bumped as he threw into a crowd, bounces around. No good. We go to halftime. Halftime score, Minnesota 7, Detroit nothing here at Jammin' Sports. We start the third quarter. The Vikings up 7-0. The Lions will get the kickoff. It'll be fielded at the 5-yard line, bringing it back for Detroit. It looks to be on the return, number 87, Isaac Peak, out to the 29-yard line. Vikings lead at 7-0. If the Vikings lose, they are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. 1st and 10 from the 29. Dickerson under center. Phillip White in motion. Dickerson fakes the handoff, throws outside to White. He makes the catch, but it's a loss of 2 yards. Coming up to make the hit Number 57, Walt Spalding, the rookie linebacker out of Troy. And that'll bring up 2nd and 12. Lions now 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dylan Neal in motion. Dickerson drops back, throws to Neal, out across the 30, out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. It'll make it actually a gain of 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6. CGN, our football fan and political pundit from D.C., keeping us appraised on what's going on. 3rd and 6. Dickerson throws, caught down the near sideline by Philip White. Down to the 46. And that'll bring up the 13-yard gain and a first down. One second, guys. Check the stove. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Dickerson throws outside. And that's caught by Kevin Aarons out to the 46-yard line. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. .635 and counting. Lions come out, 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson under center. Dickerson hands off to Carter Jamison out to the 45. Gains a yard. It'll be 3rd and 11. Ty Martin on the tackle. So a big 3rd down coming up for Detroit as the Vikings lead it 7-0. Low scoring affair. 5 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun on 3rd and 11. Dickerson back, looking, throws, and it's caught by Kevin Aarons, the tight end, all the way down to the Viking 20-yard line. A 35-yard gain. First down, Detroit. Big gain for Detroit. Lions trying to get back in the game. Under 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 4 wide for Detroit. Dickerson in the shotgun. Neal in motion. Dickerson throws to Neal in the flat, and that's the 2nd time Neal has dropped one he should have caught. Looked like that bounced off his shoulder pads. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. Oh, that Wicked movie is wicked. There you go. Dickerson, and I don't mean in a good way. Dickerson hands off to Carter Jamison out to the 11-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 3rd and 1. That movie, they say it's a remake of Oz, but it's a pretty poor remake. And it's really a political statement movie. 5 wide, 3rd and 1 from the 11-yard line. It's just woke nonsense is what it is. Dickerson back, throws underneath, and that's caught by Kevin Aarons out to the 4-yard line. Yeah, the original Wicked was actually pretty good. That was years ago. Some things don't need to be remade. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Detroit trying to punch it in, tie up the game. In the I formation, Dickerson hands off to Jamison, and Jamison to the 4-yard line. No gain. It'll be 2nd and goal. 4:40 and counting. We're in the 3rd quarter. Do not adjust your set. That score is right. It has been a low-scoring game. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line in the I formation. Dickerson throws, and it's nearly picked off. Should have been by Walt Spalding, the linebacker. And now it's 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Yep, you got it right, Evil Dan. Third and goal from the 4-yard line. 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson looking. Throws underneath. Caught by Aarons. Touchdown, Detroit. Kevin Aarons. A 4-yard touchdown catch by the rookie out of UCLA. And Detroit is an extra point away from tying this one up. Nice drive by Detroit, by the way. And now Bruce Milton for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 7 with 4:18 left. A 12-play, 72-yard drive for Detroit. 4:18 left here in the third quarter. We're tied at 7. Diversity is just a fancy word for reverse discrimination, or discrimination, period. There really is no such thing as reverse discrimination. It's discrimination, no matter which way it goes. The kickoff return by Jace Norton out to the 28-yard line. It's kind of like when United Airlines said we have to have more diversity with our pilots. I want the best pilot. I don't care what his skin color is. I just want the best pilot. Foster throws, and it's caught all the way out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 21. Ronnie Harris, first down, Minnesota. Well, if we're going to have diversity then I think we need to have diversity in the NBA and NFL. First and 10 from the 49. 4 receivers wide. Foster under center. Mills in motion. They hand off to Carrington, who gains a yard out to the 50-yard line. It'll be second and 9. We need more Asians and Hispanics in the NFL if we're really going to be diverse. If we're going to be consistent now. Where's the DEI in the NFL or the NBA? You don't see it. Second and 9 from the 50-yard line. Foster to Carrington around the outside, and Carrington gets back to the line of scrimmage. And you know why you don't see it in the NBA and the NFL? Because the NBA and the NFL is a meritocracy. It's based off merit, ability. They don't care what your skin color is. Can you play ball? Third and 9 from the 50-yard line. Yeah. Foster in the shotgun. Throws down the middle, and it's caught by Rondé James out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 10. And that'll be a Minnesota first down. I want to see a Japanese linebacker. He'd probably be Sumu. I can just see it now. Hey, if there's a Japanese guy who's good enough to play linebacker, I say go for it. I'll support you 100% if you're good enough. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. 4 wide. Foster fakes the handoff, rolls out. Foster takes off and gets down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be second and 5. You notice you don't see these woke people lining up in front of NHL arenas screaming diversity. I wonder why. 4 wide, second and 5. Foster to Carrington up the middle, and Carrington down to the 31. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be third and inches. Or baseball, for that matter. Baseball is very diverse, but in a good way. A lot of those Latin players are outstanding. Third and inches from the 31-yard line. Foster in the shotgun. Foster. Play action. Throws. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Ronnie Harris. No, I'm sorry. It was John Mills. I thought it was Harris. I agree, Grando. Yo, soccer, my goodness. You want to talk about diversity. Fourth and inches from the 31-yard line. And now Randy Lloyd to try to break the tie. This will be from 48 yards. The kick is up. And it's good. The Vikings take the lead 10-7. 1:21 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan, Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. But soccer is diverse naturally. It's not forced. There's the kick. It'll be fielded at the 7-yard line, bringing it back, Isaac Peak. And Isaac Peak out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Detroit. Dickerson in the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. They hand off to Carter Jamison, and Jamison's going to lose a yard back to the 29, and that'll bring up 2nd and 11. Ty Martin on the tackle. Vikings lead at 10-7. We're coming up on a minute left here in the third quarter. The Vikings trying to stave off elimination with a win here today. 4 wide for the Lions on 2nd down. Under a minute to play here in the third. Dickerson back. Throws downfield. Caught by Aarons. And Kevin Aarons out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Detroit 1st down. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. We will have a third game tonight. We'll have Buffalo at Chicago. We'll go ahead and have a third game. Lions come out in the offset eye. Dickerson looking. Throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by John Butler, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Western Michigan. That'll stop the clock. 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. 3rd and 10 from the Lions at their own 40-yard line. Dickerson under center. Dickerson hands off to Jamison, and Jamison out to the 45. A gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 4. And that, I believe, is going to do it for the third quarter. Vikings up 10-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. We start the fourth quarter. 3rd and 4 for Detroit. Down 10-7. They have it at their own 45. Dickerson throws deep. He's got a man wide open. Dylan Neal. That is the 3rd drop pass today. And that would have been 6. Oh, my stars and garters. That'll bring up 4th and 4. Bill Stone back to punt. That was a touchdown. That was the lead for Detroit. Stone gets the punt away. And that's out of bounds at the 36-yard line. There's a quality punt for you. 19 yards. Detroit follows that up with a 19-yard punt. Wow. Foster on 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Foster play action. He's going to take off. And Jay Foster across midfield, a big gain out to the 41-yard line. 23 yards for Jay Foster to the Lions' 41-yard line. Nice run by Foster. .742 and counting. Minnesota, if they were to score a touchdown, they could make it a 2-possession game. 3 wide to the near side. Foster in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Foster looking. Foster throws to the near side. Caught. Making the catch down the sideline. John Mills to the 9. A gain of 32 yards by Mills to the Lions' 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Vikings. The 2nd-year receiver out of UNLV, John Mills, turns the corner and turns on the speed. It is a good game, especially with all the updates. When I first got it, it what not so much, but all the upsets, all the updates have really improved the game. First and goal from the 9. Foster pump fakes. Foster throws to the end zone, incomplete. They were looking for Mills, and that was broken up. Breaking up the pass was number 24, Kerry Starnes, the safety. It'll be second and goal from the 9-yard line. 6:49 left in regulation. Vikings up 10-7. 4 wide, Foster in the gun. Hands off to Carrington. Touchdown, Minnesota. Right up the gut, untouched. A 9-yard touchdown run by Max Carrington, the second-year back out of Georgia Southern. And Minnesota has taken a 2-possession lead. With all the updates, Madden 25 plays a lot like 19. Now, there are subtle differences, but it plays very close to 19. So I like it. 16-10, Vikings up. And now the extra point by Randy Lloyd to put the Vikings up by 10. Kick is up, and it's good. Vikings lead at 17-7. 6:46 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Live from Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. Now the kickoff by Zach Young. It'll be fielded at the 7-yard line. Bringing it back for Detroit on the return is Isaac Peak out to the 29-yard line. Peak in his second year out of Montana. First and 10 Lions now. They have to score twice. There's time, though, if they can score quickly. 4 wide for the Lions. Dickerson, who has yet to throw a pick in this game, oddly enough. Throws downfield, and it's incomplete. David Tomlin can't hold on. The Lions receivers have dropped a lot of passes today, a lot. It'll be second and 10 from the 29. Five wide for Detroit, empty backfield. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back, throws underneath, and that's caught by Tomlin out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 11. And a Detroit first down. 6:25 and counting. We're in the fourth quarter. 4 wide for Detroit. Dickerson in the shotgun. And now Aaron's in motion. Comes back the other way. Dickerson throws outside. Caught by Jamison. No, incomplete. Ty Martin, the linebacker, broke up that pass. And that'll bring up second and 10. 6:06 left in regulation. And now second and 10. Dickerson draws back, throws underneath, incomplete. He threw that one, too much of a lead on that one. And that'll bring up third and 10 from the 40-yard line. 6:04 left. Vikings up by 10. Lions come out 4 wide on third and 10 from the 40-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back. Looking, throws. Incomplete. And now it's fourth down. Decision time for Detroit. I think they go for it. You're down by 10 with less than 6 minutes left. You kind of have to go for it. You're at the 40-yard line. You better go for it. And they're going for it. He may have. 5 wide. Dickerson, empty backfield. On 4th and 10, Dickerson looking. He's going to throw it deep. On 4th and 10, throwing deep. Incomplete. Broken up by Stan King, the linebacker. That ball was a bit underthrown. They were looking for Carter Jamison down the sideline. Why do you call that play on 4th and 10 in your own end? Well, that's why Detroit is 5-6. Turnover on downs. The Vikings will take over. They'll have it at the Lion 40-yard line with 5:52 left. 4 wide, Foster under center. Foster fakes the handoff, throws, and it's caught by John Mills down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 14. And a first down for Minnesota. You good? Okay. I don't smell anything. 1st and 10 from the 26 in the I formation. Foster drops back, throws outside to Carrington, and Carrington's going to be hit for a loss of 6 yards. Kerry Starnes came up and made the tackle. Oh yeah, the skill level in Madden 25 between players is more significant than 19. You're absolutely right. A bit more realistic. 2nd and 16 from the 32-yard line. Foster drops back, throws to Underwood, and Underwood picks up a yard down to the 31-yard line and bring up 3rd and 15. 4:46 and counting. There is a bigger disparity in talent. 3 receivers to the near side. Foster in the shotgun on 3rd down. Foster looking. Throws down the middle. Caught. Rondé James down to the 7-yard line. A gain of 24 yards and a Vikings first down. 1st and goal, Minnesota. Rondé James, the 2nd-year receiver out of Arizona. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Clock is still moving. I don't think... Exactly, Grando, exactly. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line, 4 wide. Foster hands off to Carrington, and Carrington picks up 3 yards to the 4-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and goal. Less than 4 minutes left. Vikings can make this a 3-possession game with a touchdown. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. In the I formation. Foster fakes the handoff. Foster just throws it away. Couldn't find a receiver. He had Don Reese in his face, the 9th-year defensive back out of Indiana. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. 3:36 left. Vikings come out 5 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster throws back of the end zone. James, touchdown. I don't know about that. They're calling it a 4-yard touchdown by Rondé James. It looked to me like he dove out of the end zone. Watch his feet. Diving. Where his toes... Oh, look at that. He did tap the toes down. What great footwork. That should stand. They'll probably review it. It's a 4-yard touchdown catch by Rondé James. Yeah. It happened so fast, I didn't see it initially. No review. And now Randy Lloyd for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. Vikings up by 17. They lead at 24-7 with 3:33 left to play. So Minnesota's going to stave off elimination, at least for this week. But they play the Packers next week. On the return is Dylan Neal for the Lions out to the 28-yard line. 3:29 left. We will have another game after this. It'll be Buffalo and Chicago. We'll be at Soldier Field for that one. That should be a good one. 1st and 10. Dickerson under... Oh, my goodness. Another drop pass. This time it was number 80, Odell Clark, the tight end, the rookie out of Miami. And that'll be 2nd and 10. And now the Vikings come out at their, or the Lions at their own 28-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Throws outside and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by Lawrence Burnside, the 3rd-year safety out of BYU. And now it's 3rd and 10 for the Lions. Detroit's just self-destructing here in the second half. They can't get anything going. 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws down the middle. Totally whiffed on his target. They all lied about being good at football. Oh, yeah, we can play. Okay, sign him up. It'll be 4th and 10. If the Lions punt, they're conceding the game here. They're going to go for it. 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. 4th and 10 from the 28-yard line. Dickerson back. Throws. And that's nearly picked off. Broken up by Stan King, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Tennessee. Another turnover on downs. And the Vikings are going to take over at the Lion 28-yard line. This one's about to turn into a rout. Some Foster highlights. The touchdown to Underwood. The touchdown to James a moment ago. And this one is about to be rout status if they score again. 1st and 10 from the Detroit 28-yard line. They come out in the eye. Foster to Carrington. And Carrington gets out to the 25, a gain of 2. On the tackle, number 56 for Detroit. That's Caden Farrell, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Nevada. 240 and counting. 4 wide for the Vikings. Foster to Carrington around the outside. And Max Carrington all the way down to the 14-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of 11 and a first down for Minnesota. As we're going to reach the 2-minute warning. I better find my rosters for the next game. There's the 2-minute warning. Here at Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan, Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. We'll have the Bills and the Bears up next. Let me find those. There's Buffalo's roster. In the offset eye, Foster to Carrington. And Carrington finally down at the 16. It's going to be a loss of 2 yards. Neither team taking a timeout. They know this game's over. And there's the Bears roster. All right, I got them both. 120 and counting. Foster to Carrington up the middle, and Carrington down to the 9. A gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 5. Yeah, the Lions are good. There were a few seasons back when they actually won a Super Bowl. That was like 5 or 6 seasons ago. 3rd and 5 from the 9 in the I formation. Foster hands off to Carrington. And Carrington down to the 5. And that'll bring up 4th and 1. This one is about done. They don't have to snap it again, but they probably will. .20 seconds left. 4th and 1 from the 5. They might kick a field goal. No, they're going to go for it. Okay. In the I formation, will they get the playoff in time? Or they'll let the clock run out? Your final score, Minnesota 24, Detroit 7. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Bills Bears up next.